What is up, guys? Welcome to another Behind the Curve Reacts. And today we've got a Patreon request. So huge thank you to my amazing patron, Tyler. And Tyler would like for me to take a look at the Tony performance of the musical Fun Home. I don't really know much about this musical really at all. I'm guessing that this Tony performance was not one that Neil Patrick Harris hosted, because I'm pretty sure I saw each and every one of those. So this might have been the Hugh Jackman one, or maybe the Kristen Chenoweth other person one. I don't know, but pretty much all I know about this is that it's based on a book. Actually, it's based on a graphic novel. And I guess the main character in the show is also the author of the graphic novel, something like that. Tyler did a better job of explaining it. I am just awful at reiterating it. But yeah, I mean, it's a new musical. It's a Tony performance. So they'll probably spell out a little bit of the plot, question mark. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. It's a musical. You know it's going to be at least entertaining. But thanks again, Tyler. I really appreciate the support, the patronage. Thank you all so much for watching. And let's go ahead and check it out.
In this panel, me and my dad in a diner.
Where's Betty?
She went home. Lorna's on now.
Caption: my dad and I both grew up in the same small Pennsylvania town.
So the author's like the
I
narrator.
didn't know it, but both
I'm
of
guessing.
us were gay.
Where's your barrette?
And we were exactly alike.
Put it back in. Keeps the hair out of your eyes.
So what a crew cut.
And we were nothing alike.
Do not take it out again.
Which was it, Dad?
Get Lorna. Need coffee.
Interesting.
You didn't notice her at first, Dad, but I did. I saw her the minute she walked in. I'd never seen a woman who looked like her. It was like I was a traveler in a foreign country who runs into someone from home. Someone they've never met before, but somehow just recognizes.
Someone just came in the door, like no one I ever saw before. I feel. I don't know where you came from. I wish I did. I feel so dumb. I feel your swagger and your bearing and the just right clothes you're wearing, your short hair and your dungarees and your lace-up boots and your keys. Oh, your ring of keys. I thought it was supposed to be wrong, but you seem okay with being strong. I want. You're so. It's probably conceited to say, but I think we're alike in a certain way.
Okay, I don't want to miss any of this, so I'm just going to pause it real quick. I gotta say, normally with like kid actors, especially on the Tonys that I have noticed, they are really good at singing, and the acting is, it's passable. You know, it's not great, but it's passable. She is doing a wonderful job with these subtle changes on her face. Like, wow, I am really impressed.
Your swagger and your bearing and the just right clothes you're wearing, your short hair and your dungarees and your lace-up boots and your keys. Oh, your ring of keys. Do you feel my heart saying hi in this whole luncheonette? Why am I the only one who sees you're beautiful? No, I mean handsome. Your swagger and your bearing and the just right clothes you're wearing, your short
Interesting. Okay, so clearly I imagine this show is probably our main character, our writer, and her dad kind of like coming to terms with their sexuality. My question is it all told through like flashbacks through the actual author or artist there in the background, and then child her and her dad for the majority of it? That's kind of what it seems like. But wow, man, that is quite the role to give to a kid, because that's big. That's pretty much the entire show. And if this number is any indication, she absolutely crushes it. So 6 years after this, is she now like the biggest star on Broadway? Guys, definitely feel free to let me know down in the comments. But this was wonderful, man. This was very, very well done. And at first, I wasn't a huge fan of the repetition. I didn't really dig it. But then, as it kept going, I kept noticing, these subtle changes. Every time that she would go through it, each refrain, she was getting more confident. More confident in so many ways, too. Like, more confident in her singing, in her attitude, more confident in what she was feeling, what she was seeing, what she was becoming. This was kind of like, I've just seen this number, but this was kind of like her awakening song. Like, oh my God, a girl, a woman can look like that. They can have the crew cut, the lace up boots. They can, like, this is actually a thing. This was actually, like, beneath the surface there. This was a pretty heavy performance. And again, so much to put on a child actor, but man, they found like the perfect one. And normally I am not like a huge fan of slower, more ballady Tony performances like this one is. I normally, like if you're on the Tonys, I think put your biggest foot forward. Not your best, your biggest. I want to see big numbers. I want to see a lot of people singing, dancing, carrying on, having a great time. But this still accomplished what a Tony performance is supposed to accomplish, and that is getting people to want to see the show. Like, I saw this very simple, very slow, stripped down Tony performance, and I would like to see more of this show. It just seems like a very, very interesting dive into, I'm assuming, the author of this graphic novel's awakening, like sexual awakening or bisexual awakening or whatever it happens to be. It seems like a really very, very interesting, like, autobiographical piece of theater, which I can't remember the last one of those that I saw. It's very, very interesting. Tyler, thank you so much for bringing this to my attention, man. I'm gonna have to do some more research into this musical. And I looked it up. It was Christian Chenoweth and Alan Cummings that hosted this year. I should have remembered that. The MC from Cabaret was the MC at the Tony Awards. Wild. Just wild. But yeah, Tyler, thank you very much for the request, for the patronage, for introducing me to this show. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys have any other maybe numbers or performances from this you want me to react to, maybe if they were on like the Today Show, Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade or something like that, definitely feel free to pop the link down in the comments. But thank you all so much for watching, and I will see each and every one of you in a reaction very soon.